When I first like noticed your music, it was the Bodak Yellow remix.
Oh yeah, the Bodak.
And that song for me really did it for me. And I'm gonna tell you why.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like you really embraced both the Spanish and the English.
Mm-hmm.
Was that like a very conscious decision, or does that come out like naturally for you?
That comes out naturally because there's times like how I said, like I think I've been doing it even in this interview. Like I'll spit out one word in Spanish,
Yeah.
but it's just the way that like we talk. Even being
Yeah.
like, you know, from New York and stuff like that. Like there's times where people who don't understand you, I still blur out like little Spanish words. So that comes naturally.
That song changed a lot for you, right?
Yeah, it did. It definitely brought a lot of like attention and different like opportunities to the table.
But you were doing, I was following you on Instagram, and you were doing a lot of like music and just rapping, like just doing videos. And then for some reason, that song really just like changed everything.
Yeah, I feel like the reason why it was such like an impactful moment, it was because like I was already doing the freestyles, so I
Yeah,
was doing them to every other song, but also Cardi, you know, coming out of like the Bronx and stuff, and then now you have like this other girl who like people knew could rap and sing, and then she gets on the beat and it's Spanish and English, and then the whole time, you know, the whole camera's just spinning around. It was a very impactful, like eye-catching thing.
Yeah.
So I feel like people, aside from the song being a great song and Cardi, you know, that same year, I feel like people was just like, oh shit, like somebody flipped it around to a song that was just continuously being played.
What do you feel? I mean, I know what changed for you, like outside looking in, but internally, what was the change for you once you released that song?
We was just talking about that. Honestly, the change for me was it wasn't as drastic. It was just more so like people probably needing more of like my time. But other than that, the only thing I was more focused on was just being in the studio.